What's up, everyone? Today we are planting our second planting of melons today. Right now it's 5:30 in the morning.
Este es ambrosia. Todo este es ambrosia. Mueve ese y jala el otro porque el otro tiene un palito, bro.
Good morning, everyone. It's the Melon Bros today, and right behind me we have the trailer of all our plants because we are doing our second planting today. We're probably gonna have to cut this into probably a couple of days planting all this because we can't plant all this in one day. So we started at 5:30 this morning, so we had a pretty early morning. We're taking a short break because we're filling up the tank with water and fertilizer, so the plant's gonna have to be nice and wet as we're planting them. So we had a really early morning. Like I said, we started at 5:30. We're trying to get out of here by 12, 1-ish the latest, because it's supposed to be like 95 today. So hopefully we can get out of here soon and we'll show you guys what we're doing.
All right, we plant in different stages for all our plantings. So right here, these plants produce, the melon plants produce for about 4 weeks. So if we were to plant both plantings at the same exact time, our season would only last 4 weeks. So our first planting we did at the beginning of April, and so that one, once that one starts producing, it'll produce for about 4 weeks. And then once that one's done producing, this field will start coming in, and then this one will produce for about 4 weeks. And then our third planting that is going to be right next to the bees, right on the other side, there's going to be a third planting. And then so once this field is done, we're going to move over to that field, and then that one will last for about 4 weeks. So roughly our season's going to last for about 12 weeks of harvesting our melons. This is our second planting, our second day right here planting this. We were out here at 5:20 this morning and yesterday. Right here in our second planting, the distance between this plant and that plant right there is 24 inches now. In our first planting, we'd only did it at 18 inches. So we're not fitting as many plants in one row now. We're fitting about 350, whereas the first planting, we're fitting about 460 per row. Yeah, so put all of these are all the ocelot. We have 8 rows of watermelon done so far right now. We still have more we need to plant for the watermelons, but right now we're filling up the fertilizer tank, and this is what we have left of all the rest of the plants. We have cucumbers, we have some squash, this all right here is squash, and then we have eggplant down here, and then some more watermelons back there, a different variety of watermelons. We leased these cherries for 3 years. We don't have them anymore this year. This is our first year that we don't have them. They're right here next to our field that we're planting right here. We gave these cherries up because this variety of cherry doesn't really have a lot of fruit on them. They can't set the fruit. So right here you can see there's only a little bit of cherries on here. Good cherry trees, when they have a good crop, they'll have big bunches all lined up over the whole entire branches of everything. But you can't really even see any of the fruit on here. All the trees are pretty much the same. They don't really have too many on them. Usually good cherry trees, when you walk up to them, you don't even have to walk all the way up to them, you'll clearly see all the cherries on them. we ran out of rows on our second planting, so now we're coming down to over where we have some cucumbers, and we're gonna plant, because we have some extra rows, we're gonna plant over there now. We're done planting for today, so we don't have to plant again until probably about another month. All right, before we leave, I want to go walk through the first planting. These are the watermelons right here. Just got more watermelons, and then you got, these are certain of the other melons right here. You see, you got flowers already on them. These plants were planted April 14th and 15th right here. This whole field right here was planted that date. So it hasn't even been 30 days yet, because we're only May 10th today. So in less than 30 days, this is what the plants look like. You can see that the plants are already spurting out across the plastic right here. Down there, you're already kind of not being able to see the plastic. It's already covering it up. And then the runners are gonna start going into the furrow right here, which the runners are these right here, the vines that are coming off the plant. Those are called runners. They're gonna end up going into here. It'll be all covered up in the next probably week and a half. It'll be covered up, then the plastic will start getting covered up from the plant. We won't be able to see it all, but everything's looking nice and green. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for our other videos. Like, comment, and subscribe.